Hi everyone. Thought I would do a quick video before all the football games start because I just got to watch my team and root them on this afternoon. But I wanted to review the Hourglass Superficial Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This is a product that I've been using probably for 6, maybe even 9 months. I really do like it. I have repurchased it now several times. And I know that, everybody has their favorite mascara and that people are wedded to the idea that a drugstore mascara is, does that there are drugstore mascaras that do a great job and are at a reasonable price point. There are people that are wedded to the idea that some of the more high-end mascaras are well worth the extra money, and they've found their favorite one and that's what they use, um, and this is the one that I use. And I wanted to tell you why. I have used all kinds of mascaras, the drugstore brands, the high-end brands. I have used all the various Dior and Lancome products. I have used Armani products. I believe I used a MAC mascara at one point. Gosh, I don't know. I used to use some Estee Lauder products. And I have used a lot of the different drugstore products, the Maybellines and the L'Oreals and that sort of thing. But with every single one of the mascaras that I have used at previous points in time, I have had some sort of issue. They either were clumpy coming out of the tube. They didn't give me much length. They didn't give me much volume. They made my eyelashes look really spidery and spiky looking. The biggest problem that I've had with many of them, however, is that they either flake or transfer. And I would end up with, later in the day I would have, obvious lines and spots here from the mascara kind of transferring onto my upper lid. And I will admit that though I don't have long lashes, I do have, some, sagginess or bagginess or whatever you want to call it in my upper lids. And part of that is a function of just getting older, and part of it was, just the way my eyes have been most of my life. Or I would end up with, product having transferred or flaked onto my lower eye area, and yeah, none of that's a good thing. And then since I do wear contact lens, then that also is an issue, because if I get anything into my eye, if it doesn't stay put and it flakes into my eye, then that's a problem for me. If you're a contact lens wearer, maybe even if you're not, there are some mascaras that actually almost have a fume or a vapor or something that's very detectable as you put it on. So those things are all reasons why I have not liked a variety of other products that I've used. But this, I have found, does everything I need it to do. It may not give you the maximum amount of glossiness. It may not be the most volumizing. It may not be the most lengthening. But I think it's a good combination of all of those things. It comes in a kind of bronzy colored tube. I happen to order mine from Sephora just because that's where I tend to order it. I don't know where else it can be purchased. I know that it is one of the more, it's not super expensive. There are certainly more expensive mascaras, but it's certainly not a, drugstore costing mascara. The brush, set this down. The brush is, the brush is a natural bristle brush, or it's not plastic, it's not that rubbery sort of thing. And as you can see, it's a pretty normal configuration. It's not abundantly fat, or, it doesn't have any curves or, some of the things that other mascara wands do have. It's a nice length mascara wand. It's easy to get into your, lower lashes or the lower edges of your lashes, and it's easily applied. It lasts all day. It does not flake. It does not transfer for me. And I think it makes my lashes look, reasonably full and reasonably long. Now, what I have on this morning and what I almost always have on is only one coat. Unless I would be going out in the evening or something, I rarely bother to put a second coat on. When I do notice that, I can get a little more length out of it and all of that, and so that is a good thing. I just don't take the time for that in the mornings mostly. I'm kind of like, get up, get busy, get this done, move on. So one coat is usually all I do. And I rarely anymore put mascara on my lower lashes. Very once in a while you won't see that I do, but because I have so much darkness below my eyes, what I find sometimes, or maybe it's my imagination, I don't know, but what I think sometimes is that by putting more product, liners and mascara and stuff on my lower lashes, that it just causes more of a shadowing effect on my lower eyes, and that's something I already have plenty of. Don't need to find more ways to make that look even darker. So most of the time I will only have a single coat of this on, and I will only have it on my upper lashes. But what I do know is that when I put it there in the morning, it is still there in the evening. And I'm talking 10, 12, 13, 14 hours later, my mascara is still on. What I can tell you about this product is that if you're thinking of using it, I would advise you to use an eye makeup remover. And I did a review recently on Max, what's it called, Gently Off, I think it is. And that's what I use to take this off. Or at least I had no success whatsoever in just using my facial cleanser and getting this to come off. It locks on and it stays on. So it does require using an eye makeup remover to get it totally off. But other than that, I can't think of a downside to this particular product, and I really recommend it. Like I said, I have ordered it now at least 3 times, and I will probably order it again. It is just my go-to mascara. It does what I need it to do. It doesn't make me work excessively hard, and it stays on. So I hope that's helpful for someone. If you were kind of on the fence, should I try this, shouldn't I try it? I hope that this, gives you a little more information to make a decision from. If you have any comments, suggestions, recommendations, please leave them for me below. Please consider subscribing. And I hope you guys are having a great day. It's a little fallish here and a little bit overcast, but other than that, it's a great day. And I will talk to you another time. Bye-bye.